So yeah, it's definitely not something I can just fix. It's Alright, so today on the Dune buggy, we'll be rebuilding the carbs, doing a little bit of a tune-up. I already had replaced the cap and rotor and switched the points out for electronic ignition. But we'll be doing plugs, wires, getting the carbs rebuilt.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
With the carbs off the Dune buggy and on the bench, look pretty nasty. I was having some issues before with some fuel leaking around the accelerator pump shaft. So let's get them apart and see what we're working with. Alright, I got both carbs taken apart. I'm gonna run them through the ultrasonic cleaner before I put them back together. So while we wait for that to run, I'm gonna start pulling some plugs out, see what they look like. I got the first one out. Doesn't look too bad. A little bit of carbon buildup, but about what I expected for who knows what the maintenance schedule on this was like before, if anybody took care of it. So that doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and knock the rest out.
So you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did I know it hurts. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
Alright, plugs and wires are done. I'm low on zip ties, so I gotta get some more so I can finish tying the plug wires up. I'll let these parts finish cleaning and we'll get back to rebuilding the carbs. I got the first carb all cleaned up, and I already blew out all the passages with carb cleaner and air and ready to put back together. Got the second carb in the ultrasonic cleaner and put this thing back together, see if we can get it running.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change. Play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong. Need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on.
Wait, so this gasket between the throttle housing and the main body, the hole was like a little too small, so the throttle blade wasn't able to operate smoothly, so I just took a Dremel and kind of opened it up a little bit, and now it's working good, so keep moving on.
It's never face on when I chase like that. Yeah, I play so strong with a knife in the back. I'ma swing home run like a baseball bat. Gonna see me rise, you can hate on that. I don't play both sides, doing me no cap. I'ma ride or die for my dreams on tap. I'ma fly real high, you ain't see me slack. No, it's not how you fall, it's how you get right back up. That's how you get tough. Calluses on my hands so rough, yeah, I call your bluff. I'm not the one, mess with me, come out with none. Cause I'm so done, you had your fun. And now you're gonna face down the barrel of the gun. Cause I got a full clip with your name on it. But I'ma let you slide cause you ain't worth it. Time staying strong, need to move on. To be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on. Time staying strong, need to move on. To be what I want, I'll keep dreaming on.
Alright, got both carbs installed. Everything should be hooked up. Guess I'll see if it'll start. Might have some adjustments to make after, but it should be close to where it was, at least. Might take a second to get some fuel up here. Oh, where's that coming from? Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. Got some fuel leaking out this driver's diaphragm. I'm gonna try to tighten it up. I think I got that leak fixed. Try to absorb some of the gas if I'm bursting the flames. That'll be alright. Try again. Okay. This is the face of a man questioning his carb rebuild, replaying every jet, every gasket, every adjustment in his head, while conveniently forgetting he also tore the entire ignition system apart. And yes, I spent way too long chasing the wrong problem.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show.
think somebody stabbed this distributor wrong. I went off how it should be.
Things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you could never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do it.
Alright, apparently I had a diagram for a vacuum advantage distributor, and for some reason the electronic distributors, number one's in a different spot. Whatever. Move the plug wires around, obviously it fired right up. My brain hurts. So after I get these carbs adjusted, get them synced up, give it a once over. I gotta figure out how to tighten this fan belt. It's kind of wobbly. But get it all synced up, get it buttoned back together, and we'll take it for a test drive. Alright, I'm back. Armed with more zip ties. Got a couple more things to button up. Zip tie some wires, throw the hood back on it, get the seats bolted down, and we'll take it for a test drive. Just blowing the budget on zip ties. Alright, spark plug wires and all other associated engine wires are all zip tied. Kind of changed how the previous owner had it ran. They had it going under the alternator. I was afraid of it rubbing on the throttle linkage, so I kind of moved it up and over, got looking pretty nice. Move on to something else. What would that be? Random stuff, I guess.
Cover them with tattoos so you can't see. Knew it from the start, you had problems with me and the things I could be, I just wish I had seen. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never.
I absolutely hate the way this hood mounts. It'll change eventually, but for now it does work. Just self-tappers and all over the place. Top of the hood goes inside the sides. I'd rather have it go over. Eventually that'll all get redone, but for now it'll work.
I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something that you can never own. So fight and die for the things you know you love. Do what you think is right and see life do what you want. So fight and die for the things you know you love.
Yeah, let's fire this thing up. Let it warm up a little bit and it should be good for a test drive. Running. Start it in second gear, it gets more speed. Nope. First gear it is. Well, shit. So, very uneventful. I guess it depends how you look at it. First test drive didn't go so great. I don't know if you can see it, but I done snapped the linkage for my clutch cylinder. So I had to bump it into gear a couple times, or start with it in gear a couple times. Of course, this would be the one day there's actually somebody coming down my road, so I had to stop, shut it off. But looks like I'm gonna need a new one of those, so all right, might as well pop this slave cylinder off, see if it's something we can fix or if we gotta order a new part. So start doing that. So yeah, it's definitely not something I can just fix. It's broke on the clutch side of the slave cylinder, and that's just one piece. It wasn't threaded in or anything, so I'll have to get a new slave cylinder, get that thrown in, and I don't know. Hopefully it's done for the summer. It looks like I also got some kind of trans leak down there, so that's great. It's part of the game though. So I'll get some parts ordered and probably film me installing that, and maybe we can get that test drive in.